Hey you guys, so first I want to apologize for this being a day late. Um, I had every intention of filming yesterday and uploading it, and I got home from work and just wasn't feeling it anymore. Okay, so with that out of the way, we're just gonna jump straight into what my goals from last week were. My goals were to finish up anything that I left on the hook last week when I made my video. So there was a hat and a little bit to do with the angel blanket, or not the angel blanket, the demon blanket. Um, and I think that's it. I actually think that's all I had left to do. Um, my other goal was to make 7 hats. I'm just gonna say 7. I think in the video I said 7 or 12. Bringing my goal down to 7. My goal was to make 7. Um, that didn't happen. And it was to finish the next color section on the demon blanket. So, what did I accomplish? Well, let's start with the angel blanket because it's the only project I finished and I was happy with. I only had, this light's probably not even going to show it. I only had half a row left to do of the Castiel, which is this blue and black and tannish colored one. I only had to finish up a row and a half of that, or like half a row or something like that. They're a row and a half or half a row. I can't really tell what my stitch marker is. Um, and then there's the blue above it, which isn't even coming out blue, is this, which is no chick flick moments. So I got this done later that day. I also finished the hat that was in progress in the last video. I don't have it out here. I already stuck that away with the rest of the hats. Sorry about my bird. She's not used to me filming here. I have to be in a different location because I'm filming this early in the morning. And there is no lighting over that way, which is where I normally film. And I don't have my lamp anymore. I broke the bulb in my lamp. So I can't film over there in this darkness, and I can't film in my bedroom because my bedroom's too dark. Okay. The next thing was the hats. I completed 3 out of my 7 hats. I completed this red, pink, light pink hat, which is coming up more of a white than it is a light pink for some weird reason. I promise the color mixed down here is a pink. Actually, the top even looks like there's an orange spot in it. That is all still the red. I don't know what happened to this red, but it's all the same ball of red. So I finished that one. I made and finished this one. I wish I knew the colorways of some of these yarns because I really like this variegated yarn that I used. I'm thinking it's Red Heart, but I don't know for sure because it came in a bag of scraps. So I'm not really sure what any of these colors are except for the white. I also finished off a yellow hat in my older style of doing this. The more basic style of making a hat. And I started, but did not finish, did not even come close to finishing. I started a pink and white. It's gonna try and wash out the white. Anyway, a pink and white hat. Because I had some of this stuff left over. And that is it for the hats I completed. Which means I am... Wait. Which means I'm 3 short. So, great. Alright, now to my biggest disappointment of the week. I normally craft first thing in the morning, and I craft from then until I go to work, pretty much. I mean, I craft from then till I get ready for work. I only spend maybe like an hour getting ready for work. And then I normally go to work a good half an hour to an hour early, and I craft in the break room at my work. I thought that doing this blanket only at work was going to work for me. That is pretty much all I did with this blanket, and I got to the final row. It didn't happen. And the reason it didn't happen, and I am aware of it, is with that one, I crafted a little bit in the morning, and I was like, it'll be my morning work, my afternoon work will be hats. I thought it was a good split. I've been hitting the snooze more times than I should. It's also the reason why I'm filming this at 9, so I'll probably be up at like 10 or 11. But I'm talking about the crappy lighting in the house. I had an alarm set for 6 this morning, and I hit the snooze until 8:45. I have a bad habit of hitting the snooze lately, and I usually will hit it for at least an hour. So, what did I accomplish with this? Well, I made it from the color change up to where I'm at right now. But I'm only at row 16, which means I have 4 more rows of this to do. So, I'm 4 rows behind on that, not mentioning that I kind of wanted to put in the next color. I was delayed a bit, though, on that one. On Monday, last Monday, I finished off where I was here, and I also finished off that other hat. I also could not, for the life of me, find this yarn. I knew it was the next colorway I needed. I knew that I had just seen it the day before. Could not find this. I spent the rest of Monday, after I finished off the hat, looking for this ball of yarn. So I was put back kind of a day on this project, only because I could not find this. And that first day usually will set you up for things. And when I can't find stuff, I kind of lose my will to kind of push through stuff that I don't really want to do. And right now, crocheting is kind of falling off the deep end with me wanting to do it on this project. Which is weird, because I love this one. The angel blanket, I love it. I love working with this one. I don't know if it's the sparkles in this one or what it is, but this project has just kind of fallen to the wayside, and I'm not a big fan of it. Who knows? So I guess my goals for next week. My goal for next week is to have these 4 last rows done and the next color in. It is to catch up on my hats. This is going to be a catch-up week for me. So instead of adding in anything to the angel blanket, which I'm not going to do, I'm not going to touch this week. Once again, it's just going to go away. I'm going to finish 4 rows. I only made these 3 hats this week. And I'm going to count this as a 4th hat for this week. My goal was 7 to 12 hats. and I made 3. So now my goal is 10 to 20 hats. I'm going to see if I can make as many hats as possible this week. So that's going to go back in my bag. It's going to continue to be a work project for when I'm actually at my job. I'm going to finish this up and count this as this week's. So I probably won't show it next week. And I'm going to get to work on my 20 hats. Alright, guys. Talk to you next week.